Camera rolling.
Yes.
You ready? Yeah. Hey, I'm TINK. You may know me from shows such as House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, or Chris Isaac's show. Or you may not. I'm a production designer, and I did pretty good with those shows. The industry was booming. I was really busy, you know, one project after another, and making lots of money. So of course, you know, I just went out and bought lots and lots of toys and lots of this, lots of that, and suddenly the industry dries up. So I had to make some changes in my life just so I could survive. Got rid of a whole bunch of things, moved out of my apartment, got rid of my Range Rover, which I loved, and bought this old BMW, which is a great car. But life has certainly changed. Now, for finding a new place to live, I really had a number of challenges. And one of them being is something that I could actually afford. And the affording was the problem, because my debts have become so high and so unmanageable that I actually can't really afford living expenses. Now, thankfully, some friends of mine came up with the idea of letting me stay at their house, and so that's what I'm going to do. Now, it's not really a house per se. It's actually their basement suite, and this is the house, and these are my friends, and the idea is that I can stay in their basement suite as long as I renovate it for them, and then, you know, that's the exchange, and it seems a perfect fit. Me with hello being the designer, coming into their house and giving them a new look, and maybe making it so the place is much easier to rent, etc. And I'll show you the place. It really is quite a bit of work to do. At the moment, it's pretty dark, damp, and quite cold. There's some crazy steps here, so just watch your thing. It's also kind of funny, I've never lived or actually been in a basement suite before. So here we are. It's dark. Lots of change is going to happen, and I'm quite certain that I can do them all. The one great thing about this is that I actually don't even have to fund the changes. They are funding them for me. Hey. So thanks. And so I'm going to rip out the floor, replace it with a new one, change the cabinetry, do the different walls, everything that you see here right now is going to completely change, and this really will become a nice, warm, inviting space. I'd say one of my main problems at the moment is the fact that as a production designer, my job basically entails pointing and waving and things get done. But in this case, I actually have to physically do the work myself. That's going to be a bit of an issue, but I think I can get some friends of mine to help me. I hope they have some experience. We'll see, whoever I can get. And then as well, the other big challenge, here, I'll just close the door behind you. The other big challenge is actually trying to do this while living in the space, going out and getting a new design job, a new show, trying to find some employment in the meantime that gives me money just so I can live and eat. And then also I'm always trying to launch new projects of my own sort of creative endeavors. So it's going to be a huge juggling act, and I think it's a bit of a deal in my life right now, but you know what, it's going to be great. And little problems that arise, for example, like this, if you see the front of my car, this is like 2 days old. I was driving home from picking up a friend at the airport, and we hit a number of cars, and bang, and you know, I can't even afford the deductible, whatever, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. This basement suite and all that's going to happen as a result is going to be my salvation. So I'm just absolutely positive, and everything is going to be super fantastic. So life, I think, now is on the up and up and getting great. Shit. Come on.